Hey there, you know what I just thought about? I've been doing a couple of these videos and I have never introduced myself. Well, my name is Paddy and I'm the real estate guy. Did you know that when you purchase a property, you have the option to do an inspection? And this option I highly recommend that you do when you're purchasing your house. And here's why. Let me just share with you a story. Well, of course it's true. I've been doing real estate for a while. So this is one of my stories of a client that actually went through with an inspection that resulted in discovering something that was wrong with the property. So here I have a client that I've showed a house. Probably this is the 20th house that I've shown this client. And he actually liked it. Him and his wife actually like it. It was huge. It was upgraded, it was gutted, the whole house was gutted from upstairs to downstairs, so everything was brand spanking new. The only problem with the house was, guess what? The roof, right? What was wrong with the roof? The roof had 1 year left of life on the roof, all right? So I said to the buyer, listen, I don't feel like this is a good deal because the seller did not want to allow an inspection on the property, all right? And I'll explain to you in a few minutes why it's important to make sure that you have an inspection contingency when you sign a contract. Now, I went to the seller and said, listen, I understand that you cannot, you don't wanna allow an inspection if we go into contract, but would you allow us to do an inspection before we go into contract? So the seller said, oh, definitely not a problem. So guess what? My seller, my buyer, we called a few inspection company and they came out the same day. And I told the inspector, listen, the first thing that I want you to do is look at the roof. That inspector went into the roof. First thing that they saw was water intrusion, and thank God it was actually raining that day. So he took a photo, came down, showed my buyers, and that was that. You know, they did not want to move forward because the price of a new roof was actually between $20,000 to $30,000 if they decided to take that roof and take on that responsibility. All right, now here's why it's important for you to make sure that you go into, whenever you go into a contract, make sure that there's an inspection contingency. That inspection contingency allows you to get out of that contract after you do the inspection, and if the seller decide not to either, you know, fix, repair, or give credit for something that you request to be done. All right. Now, again, not because it looked good on the outside doesn't mean that it's a great property. I always suggest that you do an inspection. And I don't really care if the house is brand spanking new. Go ahead and do an inspection. You'll be surprised what you will discover from foundation problems, plumbing issues, right? On a brand new house. That does happen, guys. Believe it or not, that does happen. If you like this information that I'm sharing, comment, give me a call. And if you have any questions, I'm here to answer. All right? Did you know?